Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football. In today's video, I thought I'd talk about a few teams that we should double up on in the next coming game weeks. Now we are in the international break still, so anything can happen. There still could be injuries because I am recording this on Sunday. But these are some of the players that I think that you should go for or consider for your wildcard team or few transfer options for game week 9 and onwards. Now, before I continue with the video, I just want to say thank you so much. The amount of the amazing support that you guys gave me on my last video where you saw the triple threat match against Kane, Salah and Aguero. It was just a bit of fun, and you know what? It turned out well. It was fantastic. I enjoyed making them, and I'm definitely gonna add more videos into the channel just to kind of basically, you know, we are in the international break, right? It can become a little bit boring, and plus, playing an FPL game, we need to do a lot of waiting. A lot of waiting is involved. So I thought adding a few new stuff into the channel will help along and maybe entertain one or two guys. So thank you so much for the support. And of course, if you want to support me in some kind of way, the best thing that you could do is subscribe to my channel and just like the videos. And if you want to do more, like donate, it's all in the description, guys. So have a look. You can follow me on Twitter as well if you want to see any kind of FPL updates. So back to the video. As you can see, I have selected a few players. And as you can see, there are 4 teams in display. We've got Liverpool, Manchester City, Chelsea and Leicester City. These teams has got great fixtures for the next coming game weeks. And of course, you got teams like Brighton and Newcastle. It's got great fixtures because their fixtures are turning right now and looking really good. But I don't really consider you to triple up on them, like triple up on 3 Brighton players. I mean, it could work out well, guys. It could do well, but you want to think of the long run. And you want to think of bringing players in from the big teams, because big teams can score you a lot of points, a lot more goals, a lot more assists, and more higher chance for clean sheets. So I thought I'll give you guys a little template to work with. Now I know a lot of managers activate a wildcard, so this could help you as well. And here we go. If we quickly have a look, Liverpool's got great fixtures. Huddersfield away, Cardiff at home, Arsenal away and Fulham at home are amazing fixtures for Liverpool to get a lot of points in. Now here are some of the players that I picked out. We've got Robertson, Mane and Firmino. Salah's not in here because he did pick up an injury in the international break, and we just need to wait and see if he's actually out for game week 9. So yeah, these are some of the players. Now you don't need to go for 3 Liverpool players. I reckon 2 is actually enough. But 3 is always could do really well for you guys. You know, they can score a lot of points. But I think you need kind of a little balance to your team, and you want to try and get other players from other teams that could do really well for you. So I'm going to remove Firmino for now because there are amazing striker options, you know, for FPL. So we're leaving Mane for now. I know he hasn't done really well in the, you know, for the last 4 game weeks, but I think this time it could all change. And we got Robertson. Now you can always go for Trent, a cheaper option, but I'm going to go for Robertson now because I think he's more nailed on than anyone else. Next up, we got Chelsea, right? We got Hazard, Luis, and Alonso. These are some of the players that I recommend for you guys. Now, let me show you guys this. Now, Alonso is actually really expensive, and David Luiz actually bringing the same points in the last, you know, 4 game weeks. As you can see, you know, he's doing pretty well, you know, taking along, bringing them clean sheets. And his price tag of 5.5, which actually gives you a lot more money to spend elsewhere. So if you don't have the money for Alonso, then I guess David Luiz is probably going to be the better option. And of course, Hazard is just going to be the main guy to have, guys. I think he's a must-own player. And as for Manchester City, even though their fixtures are not the best, but there are some great fixtures for them to get a lot of points in. And here are my 3 picks. It's going to be Mendy, Sterling, and Aguero. Now, of course, a lot of managers are thinking to remove him because, you know, he's got this injury, but he is actually resting, guys. Plus, Silva is resting, and if De Bruyne is coming back, For this fixture against Burnley could be a high-scoring game. Now, I know Spurs could be difficult as well, but coming back to Southampton and even Manchester United at home, these fixtures are still decent enough for Manchester City to get a lot of points in. So these are three of my suggestions, and for me, if I had to pick, I will still have Sergio Aguero and Mendy in my team. I think Mendy is a great shout that could get you a lot of assist points. You know, he did really well early stages of the season. 6.2, decent price tag. You can always remove Trippier to him if you want to. And yeah, I think he could do really well. Sterling is a good shout as well. People are thinking to bring him instead of Sergio Aguero. Perfectly understandable because Sterling's been performing really well. Let's have a quick look. 4 goals and 2 assists. Pretty damn decent. It's expensive with 11.1, but I think having one premium attacker might be a better strategy for the long term. So let's remove Sterling for now. And the last team that I'm going to suggest is going to be Leicester City players. Their fixtures are incredible after game week 9. Look at these beautiful fixtures. The next 4 are pretty decent as well. Arsenal away, West Ham at home, Cardiff away, and Burnley at home. Decent fixtures for Leicester to get a lot of points in. Now, I picked out Pereira because, you know, he's been performing okay, decent. He's playing out of position, which will give you a more chance to get a lot more points in. 5.1, the price is not really attractive enough for me. But 1 goal and 3 assists and 2 clean sheets is not bad. Got Maddison here. Is just bringing the points. 3 goals, 2 assists, which is pretty damn decent for a 6.9 price tag player. Yeah, the fixtures are still there, high owned as well. And Vardy is a player that is under the radar because I think there's a lot of strikers out there that could do really well. That's why he's on the radar. Plus the price tag of 9 million is actually really expensive. And if Vardy and Maddison kind of combine together, then you're going to get a lot of points. At these 3, I'm going to pick 2 of them. I'm going to remove Pereira because I think we have better options in defense that we can go for. So these are the players that I think that you should bring in for the next coming game weeks and so on. These are amazing players, guys. And just look at this like a little template to work with. And now what you can do is you can bring them Brighton players, them Newcastle players to fill in the gaps. Let's have a quick look at Brighton's fixtures, and as you can see, amazing fixtures for Brighton. Newcastle away, Wolves at home, and Everton away in the next coming game weeks. Amazing fixtures throughout as well, so investing on 1 or 2 Brighton players could be ideal here. So having a player like Ryan, let's just say we add in, like we fill it in, right? We add a Brighton player. There we go. There's a goalkeeper. We can go for Duffy if we wanted to. We can go for Murray or Knockout. It's really up to you. I wouldn't recommend bringing 3 of them, but these players are filling the blanks. These are cheaper options that has great fixtures to actually bring you returns. So let's just remove the midfielder, maybe get Duffy or Ryan. Let's just say you need a goalkeeper, right? Let's leave Ryan for now and remove Duffy. And you got Murray and Ryan. We're bringing really cheap players that have got great fixtures to get some points in. And we can go to Newcastle, great fixtures for them as well. Here we go. Lascelles, a great player that could get you a lot of clean sheets. And the next coming game weeks for Newcastle, Brighton at home, Brighton away, Watford at home, Bournemouth at home. This could be Newcastle's time to actually change things. So you could bring like Lascelles. You can bring a goalkeeper if you want. Maybe a striker, but I think there's better strikers from Newcastle. Maybe the defense could be the one to go with for the Newcastle team. So what we're doing right now is we're filling the blanks with cheaper players that got great fixtures, that's got a high chance to get a lot of points in. We're doubling up on premium players and premium teams, so they can, you know, give us more chance to get more than a clean sheet, you know, give us an assist or goal or two. And yeah, and as you can see, you know, we're slowly building a little wildcard team. And there we go. Look, you can use this team. You can use some of these suggestions if you want. I think with like making a wildcard team, I think you need to bring in more premium players just in case. Now, for other strikers that I'm thinking of, obviously, is going to be Lacazette, because I reckon he's going to get a lot more goals, a lot more points for us in the next coming game weeks. And look, like we're slowly creating a new team, a new wildcard team, and so we're slowly like adjusted our teams around, bringing players like Knockhard, Brighton players that's got great fixtures for them in the next coming game weeks that are cheap but still could get you points. And of course, as you can see, I've got 2.9 right. We can remove Vardy. I don't think we need to get 3 premium attackers. We still have less to cover. You can look, and we got 6.1. You can go and change this around to 6, and there we go. We've got Gray. Watford's got great fixtures as well. They're slowly turning again, so these fixtures might be time to invest in Watford players. But I reckon, you know, the Wolves striker here that is ticking along is doing really well for himself. So this is what I'm talking about. You need to kind of think of a template structure to kind of work with, and then bring in cheaper options or 1 or 2 options from different teams that could get you a lot of points. And of course, we've got the form player like Lacazette. Doesn't matter about what kind of fixtures he's in. I guess he can still do well. Anyways, guys, I think that's about it. I spoke quite a lot, but I thought I'll go more into detail and just to help a few players out there, you know, that needs these kind of strategies or suggestions. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, come support the video by giving a like. Let's see if we can get up to about 100 likes. It'd be incredible. That's it. Next video, I'm going to be creating Sergio Aguero against Harry Kane for the FPL Championship belt in a WWE game. And for Tuesday, I am going to create my preview video for Game Week 9. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. See ya.